Isaiah the 9th chapter says, for to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. Look at your neighbor. I'm just going to preach for 5 minutes and tell your neighbor he came down. He came down. He came down. I know why others of you are going out buying Christmas gifts, trying to do this and that. I came to announce to you that Christmas is not about your gift, but it's about three words. That he came down. Now you have to understand that it was because of Christ, because of God, that he came down on Christmas, but he refused to come down on Easter. Somebody ought to give God the praise because he refused to come down on Easter, but he came down on Christmas. Now you have to understand, Pastor, why did he come down? Well, he came down so that you could come up. I wish I had somebody in here. Not only come up in your spirituality, but he came down so you could come up in your finances. He came down so you could come up in your health. He came down so you could come up in your mind. He came down so all your haters would see that you can come up. The Bible then says in Psalms 40:2, he said that he reached down into the mire, into the muck, into the mud, and pulled you out of a miry clay. Are y'all ready yet? I can still preach. He pulled you out of a muck and a miry clay. You was messed up. You was torn up. But God reached way down and he picked you up. Now, y'all be seated. There was a story in the Bible. There is a Christmas story. Now, many of you heard the Christmas story, but you haven't heard it like this. There was a Christmas story. There was a little teen, and she lived in the hood. Her name was Mary. Mary, an unwed mother, got pregnant. And then God says to her that you are blessed and highly favored. Now, how can he say to an unwed mother who's pregnant, doesn't have a husband, you're blessed and highly favored? He can say that to her because he did not look at her now, but he looked at her future. She was blessed and highly favored. I came to talk to at least 5 of you that people have counted you out just because you made some mistakes, just because you made some mistakes, and just because you went the wrong way. But I came to tell somebody, are y'all ready yet? I can preach a little bit more. I came to tell somebody that you are blessed and highly favored. I need you to slap thighs with 3 people and tell them I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. I know I may not look blessed. I know I may be had to borrow $20 to get to work, but I'm still blessed and highly favored. I know people may be talking about me, scandalizing my name, but I'm still blessed and highly favored. I know I may be crying, but I'm still blessed and highly favored. I know I be living in an apartment, but I'm still blessed and highly favored. I may be going home to a bed and don't have no man or woman to cuddle up next to, but tell somebody I'm still blessed and I'm highly favored. Are y'all ready yet? I believe I can preach a little bit more. Now you say, Pastor, what did God come down to when he came down to your depravity? He came down to your depression. He came down to your mistakes. He came down to everything that you thought you would not be. And he rises you up out of that and puts you on a rock to stay. He'll set you up so your enemies will see that everything they said against you was going to amount to anything. Everything they said that you would not be. And he places you on a rock so everybody will know that it was nobody but God that brought you this way. You couldn't have done it by your education. You wasn't smart enough. Your family wasn't rich enough. But he brought you out. I need somebody to tell somebody he brought me out. Are y'all ready? Put your hands together.